Hello, welcome to this movie about paragraph 1.3 making linear formulas, either from a table or a graph. But if you have a graph, you can make a table yourself, so that's basically the same if you do it from a table. And I'm going to explain it again with question 17. So, yeah, what is it? I haven't copied the picture, but there is a spring, and that spring, the length increases if you hang weight or more weight on it. And they say for every kilogram hung from the spring, the length increases by the same number of centimeters. That basically means that we have a linear formula because the increase is the same all the time. Okay, we first need to complete this table. If you take a look at it, you can see that the length is 10 if nothing hangs from it. And the length is 28 if 6 kilograms hangs from it. That means that the increase is the difference. That the increase is, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So go back. I wanted to draw, to actually write that the increase is 28 minus 10. And that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps. That means if we divide the increase with 6 by 6, then we have the increase of the whole thing. Increase per 1 for each step. Well, 28 minus 10 is 18 divided by 6. 18 divided by 6 is 3. So we should add up 3 all the time. So here we are, plus 3, add 3 again, and so on, and so on, and so on. So we add 13, 16, 19, 20, 2, 25, and then 28. Yes, excellent. If you have a graph and you need to make a formula, linear formula out of it, you know it's linear because it's a straight line, then you simply make this table yourself by reading off numbers. And of course you do nice numbers. Well, now with B we need to give the gradients. The gradient is how much the value, this value goes up, the lower value or the vertical, in the vertical is the y value goes up if the x value, the horizontal value, goes 1 to the side. Well, we have an increase of 1, it goes up by 3, so the gradient is 3. The gradient is 3, and the y-intercept is where the value where the y value where the x is 0. So where is it 0? Over here, and then the length is 10. So the y-intercept is 10. And then we have the formula, and the formula is in the form length is some number multiplied by the mass plus something. Then that some number, the number before in front of the variable, is also the gradient. So this here is the gradient. So we have L is 3m, and then we add a number, the y-intercept, and it was 10. So we have L is 3m plus 10. And this method is written down in your book on page 18. The method, how do you do it? So, and it is, just to repeat it, first of all, you either need to make a table or look at the table, and then you need to work out with how many the I value goes up if the other value is increased by 1. And that number is the gradient. The y-intercept, you need to read off what the I value is if the x value is 0. If you have done that, then you all have the formula. The standard formula is I is ax plus b. Then the a is the gradient and the b is the y-intercept. If you find it difficult, don't really know that, please copy the blue part, the method box on page 18 in your book, because you're then going to use it all the time and you need to know it by heart. That means that you remember it, you can dream it. Okay, bye, see you in class.